and I said, let me continue to get my practice on with this going live. So I'm an empty nester. I live alone, um, and I don't live near my family. So a lot of times I do a lot of things by myself. Um, and I know there's a lot of women out there like me. Came across many of them on this internet, and I'm at this time and place in my life where I'm authentic. Ain't nothing uh, to cover up or hide. I have my moments where I get lonely, and I like to interact with people. I also work remote, which in a couple months I got to go back in and plan a couple times a week. And even though I don't want to, I know it's for the best because working remote, it really closes you off from the world. And it was good for a couple years. I needed it. I needed a break from people, but I got to get back at it. Um, But in the interim, my daily life, I'm solo. And I know a lot of other people out there solo. I also know it's a lot of people, sorry about that, that's lonely. I get lonely too sometimes. And, I'm honest with myself. And I know people have a hard time dealing with that. I was blessed to be able to go through it and get adjusted during the pandemic and actually started before where I started to really learn how to be by myself and be happy. And it's worked for me. But I still have my moments and times where I get lonely, and being on this internet, you run across other people where they suffer or they going through the beginning stages of it, and my heart goes out to them, and I want people to know that they're not alone. Um, you know, their life isn't unique and they ain't the only ones suffering. There's a lot of people out here that desires companionship or friendship and don't have it. And there's nothing wrong with reaching out to people and being authentic. I think when you show up authentically, that's when you really can experience the joy that life has to offer, whether it's pain or joy, because you're in an authentic space, and that's where I like to navigate and live. Um, Life is too precious for me to do it any other way. So whoever you are that joined me, thank you for coming. I appreciate that. One of the other reasons why what's up, lady? I know who you are. Las Vegas. How are you? But I want to get my numbers up because I plan on going live more often and showing up more authentically. Because the more that I come on this internet, I begin to understand there's a lot of young ladies that are misguided, and these young ladies they got these mega platforms. There comes a time to where I guess they get so big that they lose their way, and these other followers, young ladies, they're becoming very impressionable, and it's concerning because I have a daughter who is in college. She's 18, will be 19, and I want to make sure that she is moving in the right direction and not in the direction of these people that's out here giving out false and wrong perceptions of what it is to have a best life. Because some of these girls, I mean, it's one step short of porn how they show up, and what they don't understand is, it'll come back later in life and bite them. And everybody think you hating or you old and old school. Now I ain't that old. I'm wise enough and I'm old enough to know wrong or right. So um, I think some of these young girls or young ladies, should I say, don't have a good relationship with their mothers, or maybe their mothers have passed away, but they definitely lack guidance. And they're very cocky and opinionated. But I grew up and I had women that were respectable that told me right or wrong whether I wanted to listen or not, because feedback is a gift if you receive it. And just like I tell my daughter, my son, and my nieces and nephews. They might not like what I say, but it comes from the heart and it's authentic. And I know maybe if they don't appreciate it at the time that I gave it to them, at some point in their life, they're going to appreciate the authentic feedback and advice that I gave them. And that's what I'm going to offer to these young ladies out here in the world that look like me, but younger, because I don't know where they started veering off, but it's um, it's troubling. And I want to make sure that I at least show up authentically and do my part to offer them some guidance, recommendations, and let them know that it's ladies out here. I don't have to be related to you to show you love, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep speaking up and speaking out. And it's mental health. There's a lot of young people that need to get in therapy. I said it before, and I'll say it again. They ain't doing nothing about this mental health thing. You got these young people out here, they wilding out. A lot of people suffering silently and don't know what to do and taking their lives. We got to learn how to help ourselves and help those within our community, in our culture. And a lot of these young men, they need to get in touch with the reality that, they also need therapy because it's a serious thing. And I want to make sure that they get the help and the encouragement that they need to walk through them doors and to talk to somebody instead of venting out and dying in these streets, because that ain't no way to live, and that ain't no way to end your life either. So that's what's going on with me. I might probably come back on. I got to get these numbers up so internet auntie can get that check so I can retire and get out the way from corporate America. But I like speaking up and speaking out. I think it's beneficial. Um, if only one person hear me and receive it well, then it was better than nobody at all. So I'll be back. Enjoy yourself.